Hey Pisces, how's it going, guys? I wanted to do a follow-up to my last video for you guys, which really talked about being a trophy. You know, I read a lot of your comments, and it seems like that story and that scenario, unfortunately, really resonated with you guys. So I want to get into at least today's, if not, the next few days, is energy for you guys as it relates to that story, and see if, what additional messages we have for you guys, my fishies. Today is Monday, November 12th, 2018. And should this reading resonate with you, Pisces, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to use just the usual decks, and I'm going to pull you guys one wisdom healing card. I think you guys can really use some healing during this time, okay? I am going to cut and split the deck, but this just popped out, and it feels like, yeah, temperance. Unbalanced relationship. This is talking about this speaks directly to the reading that I gave you guys a few days ago. Not getting out what you're putting in. You need to want this for yourself, though. That yin and that yang. Knowing that it's almost like, I read this card like this is like, like you're an idol to be won. Yeah, in the background, the sun is rising. It's like a new day. You guys need to realize that. And today's the 12th, so maybe, come Wednesday, I think you guys will really be in a different mindset. But let's see what the cards and the divine have in store for you guys. Divine, please help me today as I guide my fishies through this navigation, through this journey of theirs, this period in their life. It's just a chapter. It does not define them. It is not their whole story. But what messages do they need to hear? November 12th. Okay. I'm like 99% positive that the same damn cards just came out. I have to look back, but I remember there being, the first card was the Six of Wands, and whether it was in reverse or not, and I remember there being the Death card, and I'm pretty sure that there was, upright or not, there was definitely, the Eight of Wands in reverse. I've used this deck 90,000 times. Not actually 90,000, but... Okay. I guess I'll just repeat really quickly and just go over what we want. The divine is telling me I have to go through it with you guys again. There is no victory here. You will not be victorious until you let this this toxic relationship where you are literally, you're isolated, you're not being treated with respect, equality, that temperance card. It's almost like you are a skeleton of yourself. I don't even think you recognize yourself in this relationship because you've lost so much of yourself. The movement of your life, the progression of your life, the progression of things that you love and projects you want to build, things you want to work on, is stagnant with the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is the same story, literally the same story. So I am going to use a different deck. That is wild that just... And I'm pretty sure this was in the same order. I'm going to look back. And I've used it in numerous readings. It's just, I've shuffled it. So good. when the divine wants a message to come across, like, this is basically the fact that these cards came out again. Like, you guys, you gotta learn this lesson. It's like another warning, not warning, but like a prick in the back, you know, from the divine, saying like a nudge. You gotta fight for your life. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, with the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, okay? Enough of the contemplation. I think you already know, if you look at, this is the Thoth deck, Seven of Discs or Seven of Pentacles, it's labeled as a card of failure. You know, and I think it talks really, it's not about like you being a failure. This is in reverse, but this is coming out of you feeling like you're failing everyone else if you leave this relationship. You know, like you're abandoning, this is very Turidian energy. You're abandoning everything that you sacrificed so much already. It's like you're already in it. You may as well just go through. No, that's not the attitude. You're coming out of a period where, and you have to come out of a period where you are failing yourself if you do not speak and act on your truth. Stand up for stand up for who you are as a being. You are not honoring your soul and yourself if you stay in a love that looks like this, that is toxic, that is probably with someone who is narcissistic, controlling, and has some deep-rooted issues that stem way before you were even in the picture for this partner of yours. I don't believe, so we have the Ace of Cups here, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous energy. This is about new beginnings in love, new starts, hope coming in different shapes and forms and colors. And for some reason, when I look at this Knight of Wands right next to it, it's like, it's the idea that, you know, in like fairy tales where like there's like the girl or the woman, it doesn't have to be a female, but it's a woman in distress, and then, you know, the knight in shining armor comes and, you know, saves the day and rides off with his princess into the night. What you need to realize is that you are your own knight in shining armor, and you'll get yourself out of this, and you will save yourself, and you will do it with fire and dexterity. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, which talks about luxury in this deck. Once you leave, you will have this outpouring. I mean, if you look at the Ace of Cups, and I'm sorry, it's the Four of Cups. The Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups, you will have an overwhelming abundance of love, emotion. Someone who, it starts with you with the Ace of Cups. It starts back at 1. It starts with you falling in love with yourself all over again after you let this toxic relationship fall away. You becoming your own knight in shining armor. You will begin to really see the power and the beauty in yourself and this force within you that I don't think you guys ever realized you had. And once you do, look what's waiting for you. Luxury. Abundant fulfillment as it relates to emotion. Fours are about stability. Wisdom healing card is use your wisdom. Dedicate yourself to wisdom on this day. Acknowledge one of the greatest truths you've learned and apply it to your truth and apply this truth to your life in some way. Your goal is to use your wisdom and feel how powerful it is when taken from thought into form. I mean, speaking to this reading, you know what you need to do. I think you will shock yourself when you see the fire and the power in you to leave a situation that you know you should have left a long time ago. There is no victory. You are in stagnation. Okay? Feel that power. Oh my God, you will come back into yourself. You will feel more like yourself than you have felt, I feel, in a very long time. I'm just going to pull 2 cards, best advice for Pisces. And this is gorgeous, guys. This is you getting your power back, coming right back into it. And sometimes it's hard to see it when we've been out of our power for so long. But once we get it back, ain't no stopping us now. You know that song, that like disco song? Ain't no stopping you now. Best advice. I mean, I don't know if it's advice or if it's like telling me what's ahead. The Fountain card and the Lovers card. The Fountain card and the Lovers card. This is the Fountain Tarot deck. I will read you what the Fountain card is, as this is a card that's specific to this deck. This is about being. The fountain exists outside and beyond the circles of birth, death, time, and form. It is nameless, changeless source, which everything is a part. It is the waking of a dream of separateness and identity and recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things divine nature. You are divine nature. When the Fountain card appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. Relinquish control. That's all what this reading on this board is all about, guys. It invites you to observe, master less, and just be effortless, indistinguishable from life. You are the voice and the breath of the universes. It's like you see that light, it's almost like an orb. It cuts through. You have become so wise that you have become one with the universe. This is about oneness, a moment of cosmic clarity, fully awake, the end of seeking, the end of not being able to just be in your own power. Surrender to that which you are, which is whole and perfect. And with the Lovers card here, right next to it, this is about when moments of love occur, they're about choice. Follow your head or follow your heart. Love is not always convenient, easy, or painless, but the possibilities that arise from saying yes can bring lifelong joy in many areas. And it is about transformation and fulfillment of desires, harmony, and trusting in one's heart, choosing to love yourself. Being in alignment with you. One with you, one with the universe. This is about you coming into the most beautiful, authentic, empowered. But this is about empowered. I mean, you are the universe. After this is all said and done, you are one with the universe. So what are you guys waiting for? Use your wisdom. So I don't know if that would be. Use your wisdom. Feel how powerful it is when it's taken from thought into form. Look at that power. And that's you. Or it can be you if you get yourself out of this scenario. Whew. All right, guys, that's the energy. I'll check in with you guys maybe later today, if not tomorrow, or you know, I always check in with you guys. You're my fishies, my fishies. Again, if this did resonate with you, I thought this was a gorgeous reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. And happy Monday, guys. Wishing you a beautiful week. Remember your power. And you are the universe. So knowing that and acting as though you are one with the universe, how will you step into this power and look at it differently than ever before? Take care.